Welcome back to Probe the Act on Deepstuff Radio. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the show. Welcome back to Probe the Act on Deepstuff Radio with Emmy Hikins and a lovely singer and a songwriter, Michelle Brown, all the way from Washington, D.C., gospel singer. So, how would you describe the very first step to making a new song for you? I mean, you know, like some people write to the beat and some people write from the beat. How would you describe that process for you?
Oh, that's interesting that you say that, because when I spoke to people about how I came about writing my songs, they told me I did it backwards.
Did they?
Yeah, that's exactly what they told me, that I did it backwards. Because what happens is I could be dreaming, or I could be awakened by a melody, and I'll get up and I'll start singing the melody, or sometimes words might come, and a lot of times the melodies comes first, and I'll record it on my cell phone or something, and I'll get up later and I'll add words to it. I don't play any instruments at all, so and some folks have even said to me that they're amazed that I could come up with a concept and I don't play instruments. But I did go out and buy me a keyboard so I could try to learn the theory.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it happened.
Wow. I've never heard anyone say it that way, but anyway. Right. So, what sort of music do you listen? Oh yeah, you've said about your influences. So besides your own music, what other? I know you've said it as part of your, you know, what singers that inspire you. But if you was to listen to music, what sort of music do you normally listen to? Besides your own music, besides your own songs, sorry.
Besides my own music, I mean, like I said, I listen to all kinds of music. Of course, I love gospel. I love R&B as well. So I like a little bit of pop sometimes. I mean, the Beatles, I mean, they're awesome. You know?
I know,
You know, and my brother specifically loves them, and one song that he listens to is My Guitar Gently Weeps. And I had never heard that until I would hear him sing it. And I was like, okay, what is this song? And so I looked it up and I was like, oh my God, this is what he's listening to, you know. But I mean, like I said, I like some classical, I like some country. You know, I listen to some of everything.
Oh, that's good. It's very good. So this is the point where you get to tell us about your fan pages, you know, Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, if you've got it, go for it.
Okay, I don't have Instagram.
No.
I have Twitter, it's @thatwomanm.
@thatwomanm.
Yes. BATWOMAN and then capital M.
Wow.
So it's capital BATWOMAM. I mean WOMAN capital M.
Wow.
As far
that's Twitter,
that's Twitter.
Right.
Exactly.
Facebook page, sorry.
Facebook is just Michelle Brown.
Right. And that's the page, not your personal Facebook.
Oh no, that's my personal Facebook.
Right.
I don't have them.
So you don't have a Facebook page, no? Okay, brilliant. No. Well, at least you've got Twitter and YouTube. So
right, I have YouTube.
So people can always check you out and follow your activities on Twitter. I prefer Twitter to Facebook anyway, you know, but depends on who's judging. Right, so if you was to narrow I know you obviously like all your songs, but if you was to narrow it to just two that you really like at the moment, what would you be?
Two of my own songs?
Yeah.
Okay. Of course. Who Knew?
Yeah.
And I have this other song called "Let Him Work It Out."
Right. Let him work it out. That sounds like a deep message, doesn't it? Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The story behind that is pretty much I was just going through some things and I had been praying, and I spoke to a friend of mine, a real good friend of mine,
yeah,
who had said, well, whatever you're going through, because she said she talked to another friend about it.
Yeah.
And she said, whatever you're going through, you should just go back to all of the songs that you've written and your messages and your music.
Wow.
And so I didn't get that, but I went through and I said, well, I found one song that I had written. And I said, well, maybe I should add more to the song.
Yeah.
And then it turned out that it was another song altogether. And so,
wow.
And so I was like, okay, there's my message in the new song.
Wow.
Let him work it out, Stop worrying and just let God work it out.
That's true. Yeah. So, how would you describe the biggest obstacle that you've managed to overcome solely with regards to your music?
Obstacle
that you've managed to overcome?
Time, actually it's time, because I had a lot going on when I was trying to write, because I was pursuing a master's degree, working full time, and managing, my brother's care.
Yeah.
So that's really the biggest obstacle was time.
Right. And you've managed to overcome it.
Oh yes,
yeah.
I mean that's what's unbelievable for me is that while I would try to take a break, I was still writing and going and so forth.
Wow.
So I guess maybe because I had to discipline myself more to manage time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, brilliant. Right, so this is the concluding part where you get to give shout out to anybody at all. Go for it.
Okay, I'd like to give a shout out to my family in North Carolina. Shout out to my co-workers in Washington, D.C. Shout out to my family and friends in Washington, D.C. Shout out to my church, Central Baptist Church of Can Springs.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Right, brilliant. Well, it's lovely having you on Probe the Act on Deepstuff Radio with myself, Emmy Hikins, and it's really been a pleasure just having this interview with you. So hope to catch up with you again when you've got.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
When you've got new materials coming up. So let us know. And so I've been Emmy Hikins, and you've been
no problem.
Brilliant. So I've been Emmy Hikins, and you've been listening to Probe the Act on Deepstuff Radio. Have a lovely week now.